Today I'm going to make a elegant veggie Filo bake, and I'm going to show you all the ingredients. The Filo pastry sheets. It comes in a box like this in a frozen section, and it comes in a 2 separate roll like this, and I wanted to keep it under wet towel. So here is the Filo, looks like Filo sheets pastry, and then the spices. Here I have 1 teaspoon black pepper, half a teaspoon cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning, and half a teaspoon oregano. Then I have 1 block of firm tofu, 1 cup of chopped cabbage, 1 cup carrots chopped, and then 1 box frozen spinach. You can use fresh, but this is easier to use because spinach releases so much liquid, so it's better to use frozen in this recipe. And then I have 2 tablespoonfuls breadcrumbs. Here I have a half a cup of melted butter. Now I'm going to take all these ingredients to the stove and show you how to make filling for the pastry. Now here we have a skillet, and I have a 1 tablespoonful of olive oil, and in this oil I'm going to put first a cup of cabbage that we chopped very gently and let it cook. After it cooks a little bit like this, I'm going to add oregano and Italian seasoning, which gives a fragrance and flavor too. And then stir and mix. Okay, at this point I'm going to add carrots. Okay, at this point, see how dry it is? At this point I'm going to add tofu. And remember I showed you tofu, a whole block. I just crumbled it with a hand, just like this, and then mix. Looks very good, smells very good. At this point, I'm going to add cayenne pepper and black pepper and salt. So I'm adding all the ingredients, seasoning at this time, and then you stir and mix it very well. After mixing, I will add spinach. You want to make sure that not very much water is in a spinach. Remember I have a box of a frozen spinach, but see how dry it looks? You want it like that. And then you just put that in here. Mix all together and mix it all together well. Okay, it's done. I'm going to turn the stove off and let it cool. You don't want to fill it while it's hot, because then the pastry stays crispy. Now here I have a Filo pastry sheets, and I kept it under the wet towel because it's so thin and very delicate. First I'm going to brush the butter on this cutting board here a little bit, because that's where I'm going to roll the pastry here. You take 1 Filo. It's very gentle, it's very delicate, and you take 1 sheet like this. And if it tears, don't worry about it, it's okay. So you put it up like this, because you're going to roll it anyway, and then you slightly, very little, brush butter on top of the pastry Filo sheet, and then you put little breadcrumbs on top. Sprinkle breadcrumbs on top of the butter, just a little, not very much. Then you take another Filo sheets and then you put it on top. Again, You brush a little butter and then sprinkle breadcrumbs again. What it does is keeps it separate. Each layer is separate. When it bakes, it keeps it separate and crispy at the same time. Third layer. I have 3 layers here, so I'm going to layer third with a butter, melted butter. Okay, so after butter, sprinkle breadcrumbs. So 3 layers. You can make 4 too. So here I have a filling, and I'm going to put it here on the side of the, because this pastry is so thin and delicate, that's why you wanted to have this filling very dry, just like this. And you put this on a side like this. Then you bring this side and fold it like this. Bring other side and fold this side. Even if it's too delicate, see how easy to work with. So I hope you all try this recipe. And then you fold it like this, and then fold. Again, butter. Breadcrumbs. And then roll. And I also like to roll, let's say if it torn at the end, you just roll it like this and make it nice, and then just put little butter. And little brush, little butter here. And then you want to put little butter on top, just like that. It makes it shiny, nice. And then pick it up and put it in a sheet. So I'm going to put this in the oven. Oven is already 375. I turn it out, preheat. It's ready to go. So it's going to take 15 to 20 minutes until it's golden brown. And I'm going to put it in the middle. I peeked through the glass and the light, and I think they look golden brown. So I'm going to take them out. It's ready to come out. And this is the end result you want, golden brown. So what I'm going to do is take pastry and put it on a rack here to cool. Okay, so pastry is already done. Looks very good, golden and brown. You saw me taking it out from the oven. It takes only 15 or 20 minutes to bake it like this. And I want to show you how it looks inside. So I cut it in the middle like this, and it looks inside just like this. So I hope you are inspired to make this elegant Filo bake. Thank you.